It is Monday, April 15th, 2024. This is your evening edition of Top Stories. I am Dana Malcolm. Rashaed Esson is here with me. We have the news that matters most.
Do you know that your Fortis TCI account balance is one text away? Ask us anytime by texting BAL to 1-649-332-0059. This tool allows you to access the balance of up to 5 accounts. The phone number that you're texting from must be the same number associated with the Fortis TCI account. Standard SMS rates apply. Do you need to update your phone number on your electricity service account? We've got you covered. Submit your information at www.fortistci.com/e-billing. Please allow one business day for account updates.
Despite advertisement and communication with the media and public that the 2024-25 budget debates should have begun today, April 15th, when residents tuned into RTC-FM today, it was the Appropriations Committee that was broadcast. The NHIB was sitting before the committee, and former Minister of Finance E.J. Saunders revealed the budget was due to begin tomorrow, April 16th, but did not say what caused the disparity between the dates. For his part, Edwin Astwood, opposition leader, rejected the explanation, maintaining that he, quote, did not believe a word, end quote. Media were given a poster with an altered date around 11:30 a.m., but no explanation. More from that NHIB sitting coming up. Passport prices in the United Kingdom have been increased as of April 11th, 2024. Instead of £82.50, the cost to get a new or renewed passport is now £88.50, a £6 hike. This increase comes just over a year after a 9% increase in February 2023 and applies to all local adult passport applications. Additionally, a standard online application when applying from overseas will rise to £101 for adults and £65 for children. A standard paper application when applying from overseas will increase to £112.50 for adults and £77 for children. The UK Home Office says the money will help with the creation and issuance of passports. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Still to come is Rashaed Esson with news from around the region.
There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such a wholesome variety of your favorite fresh foods. There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such outstanding service. And there is simply nowhere else in the TCI to answer your every food craving in a chic, comfortable, centrally located store. That's a place you can trust. Number 1 is Graceway IGA. Fresh, service, trust for over 20 years.
It's now time for your regional top stories. I'm Rashaed Esson. The official order establishing the 9-member Transitional Presidential Council in Haiti has been published in the official Gazette, according to reports, a possible path to a new beginning for the gang-run nation. CARICOM welcomed this development in a press release on April 12, and so did UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, who is calling on Haitian stakeholders to continue to facilitate the integration of the council and quickly appoint the interim prime minister. The Turks and Caicos Department of Disaster Management and Emergencies is reminding TCI residents and the region that the Atlantic Basin hurricane season will officially begin on Saturday, June 1, 2024, and end on Saturday, November 30. The department refers to the Colorado State University's prediction of a very active hurricane season, naming 23 storms, of which 11 will be hurricanes, 9 being major. This is a first, as the university has never predicted more than 19 storms or 9 hurricanes. There's a lack of diversity in the veterinary profession in the Caribbean, and the St. Nicholas University School of Veterinary Medicine is addressing this with a targeted initiative. This was announced in a recent release from the institution, and it says the disparities where Caribbean, Black, and minority individuals, oftentimes from low-income communities, are severely underrepresented, limiting access to the veterinary field. Regarding this, the university has several programs established, such as the Veterinary Medicine Scholarship Program, which offers financial aid to academically advanced CARICOM students serious about the profession. Magnetic Media is your news leader. For the news that matters most, we've got it here.
This week, residents should hear decisions on the 2 murder trials running concurrently in Grand Turk. On the hook are Jovely Inellis and Kendall Dean, 2 alleged Blue Hills killers. 2 separate Blue Hills male victims were killed, and the Crown has 2 different vulnerable witnesses, 1 for each murder case. Both main or key witnesses are under witness protection in the United Kingdom. Inellis is accused of killing Brian Leon Williams in 2022, while Dean stands trial for the death of Joshua Swan in 2021. Oliver Smith KC is representing Dean and Laura Maruv Mizik for Inellis. Jury decisions are due this week. The increasing healthcare costs of the Treatment Abroad program has pushed the National Health Insurance Board budget upward with a 2024-25 allocation of $76 million, an increase of over $3 million from last year. Hearts and eyes. Those are the areas that are costing taxpayers the most, with adult cardiology and ophthalmology services, plus ICU care and vascular services, causing the biggest bills. In order to stem this, the NHIB is partnering with local doctors to increase care in these areas, especially ophthalmology, where the cost of subsistence is sometimes triple the cost of the actual ophthalmology visit. Local care costs will notably increase by around 30%, as the NHIB attempts to lower the cost of TAP. They're expecting a 10% subsistence decrease as more people get care locally. That is it for this edition of the news. On behalf of myself, Dana Malcolm, Rashaed, Esson, and the entire news team, thank you for joining us. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.